Hello out there, and we are filming outside in the natural light because that is really the only way to even do any kind of justice to capturing the look of these scales on camera. I tried filming this inside, I did the unboxing, I actually squealed like a little girl when I first saw these knives. So while it saddens me to deprive you of that moment, a nice way of shipping them. Holy crap. All right, this is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. Look at these things, guys. Oh my goodness, my friend Stassa23 is just the man. I definitely wanted to get a better look at these two finishes that were done by my buddy Stassa23. So what we have here is a Benchmade mini griptilian with Flytanium scales and then a Spyderco Sage 2. The Sage 2 you'll probably want to stick around to hear a little bit more about because this one is going to be available. So, and for the low price of free, believe it or not. So this one here, though, the mini grip, this is one that I got as a gift from my buddy Zach. The knife itself, this is the S30V version, flat ground, so like the new updated version for like 2019. And I put the Flytanium scales on it, got the Lynch clip, and it just was like my least carried mini griptilian that I had. I don't know, I just didn't have... I don't know exactly what it was. Maybe the fact that the scales made it feel unlike a mini grip. It just didn't resonate with me. And when I reached into the drawer to grab a knife, it was never going to be this one. It just was a very rare one to end up in my pocket. And so I thought, well, man, Stassa's been offering this service, this great service, and he's just come on so strong with his abilities, you know, as far as anodizing and just making some sick scales. And, you know, he's offered a few times to do something for me, and I just never took him up on it. And yeah, I finally said yes, and look at the results here. And guys, the glare, I mean, seeing it in person, it actually looks just like it does on camera. There's just so much polish and there's so much light reflecting that it's like almost hard at some points to like really see exactly how cool it looks. So I'll try to insert videos from like other angles, maybe where the light was more consistent, stuff like that. But this Stassified finish is, I think it's a little bit unpredictable, where he can go for certain colors, he can like shoot for it, but it sort of behaves on its own a little bit. And I was hoping to get a lot of purple in this one because purple is my favorite color, and I say we as if I had something to do with it. I said, hey buddy, do you want to modify my knives? And he did all the work. So that's that's how that works. But yeah, he was able to get a lot of purple, and then there was a little bit of discussion, should the clip, it's a Lynch clip for Benchmade, should it contrast or should it match? And I think the move to contrast and have it look bronze is fantastic here. So yeah, this is certainly now a one-of-a-kind kind of piece, and yeah, I'm super stoked about it. Especially since it's a mini grip, it just adds so much more, like, I don't know, just more variety to the collection. And yeah, it definitely makes this knife a special one already, since it was a gift. And so was this mat, by the way. So Zach stuff, you're the man if you haven't been told that recently, which you should be. But yeah, so the knife was a gift itself, and then the scales now are super special. So yeah, really psyched about this piece as a whole. Let's take a look at the Sage. So the Sage 2 is the titanium frame lock version, so S30V blade steel, and this one has a couple really neat and unique attributes to it. So the first thing is that I got this knife from my buddy Jacob from Harbor Master Up, and I will link to his Instagram down below. He doesn't have a YouTube channel for knife reviews, but he's part of the underwater drinking team. I'll post a little picture about that, so yeah, you can check out that group too, because it's super cool what they do. They're a good EDC and like beer club. which everybody needs some of that, right? But anyway, this was Jacob's knife, and he sent this one to me, and he had done a little bit of heat anodizing, but he'd also done this copper wash. And the thing I really like about the copper wash is that it really looks different depending on the way the light hits it. As I rotate the knife, you can see some of the scratches showing up, and actually there's a really cool one right here, and it just gives the knife some character. And so I thought, man, I should send that to Stassa, and like, what a great contrast it would be to have this like sort of dull, like mattish kind of finish, you know, with some scratches, like opposing something that's really high polish and just jumps. And I mean, if you're looking at the shadows right here, these shadows as I rotate, it's actually like the trees in my backyard. Like, that's how high polished this is. That's how like mirror and reflective it is. And the pattern on this just looks awesome, especially like right here. I mean, it looks like Thor. It looks like Thor's coming and on the scene and bringing all the hell of Asgard with him. I mean, it's super, super awesome. You can even see like the inside where the frame disengages, so pretty neat there. One little aspect about it is that this does not have a it doesn't have a stainless steel interface, and so the reason why there's like a slight difference in coloration here is because Stassa didn't want to potentially like ruin the detent ball, which is right there, so he sort of held off in that area. But geez, I mean, if anything, it adds character to it more than anything else, so this is super awesome. So yeah, what a sweet knife. Now here's the thing, guys. I've been a pretty fortunate guy lately. I've got a number of things that have come in to that were either donated or sort of fell into my hands just by luck, let's say, and those things are going to be raffled off or auctioned to go to my buddy Nick Maffei. And this knife is going to be a gift back to all of you. All right, so we're going to do a giveaway. We're going to do it right now for this one and this beautiful Sage 2 S30V. Great copper wash for my buddy Jacob. Excellent work from Stassa23. Just a unique, one-of-a-kind type of piece that, yeah, would be great for a collector. Would be great just to be a conversation piece. Whatever you want this knife to be for, it will be that if you win. So who's eligible for this giveaway? How do you win? All that good stuff. Well, all you got to do is be a subscriber to Stassa23, and I don't know, I'm not going to say follow Jacob on Instagram. I can't make you do that if you don't have an Instagram account. But check him out if you have one. Check out his page. He's a great guy, one of my best friends in the community. And yeah, he's always good to talk to. So I would check out his page. Definitely sub to Stassa. And that's it. You don't even have to be a sub to this channel. Just giving it to anyone who supports these two guys, right? So that's how it'll work. We're going to run this for 1 week, so I'm guessing this will post on a Thursday, so next Thursday, which would be like the 8th or something, 7th, I don't know. Right around that time is when I'll close it off, and make sure you're over 18, make sure you know your local knife laws, and that is really it. Comment down below, and I don't know, guys, what are we saying? Just say your favorite knife company, or what company you have the most knives from, or something about a knife company, a company you like, a company you don't. Say something about knife companies and say that you're in the giveaway, and that's how you'll enter. All right. But one more time, my deepest thanks and appreciation to Stassa23 for the remarkable work here. And thanks also, of course, to my buddy Jacob for this knife and for the great work on the blade and providing it to the channel so that it could be given away to one of you. All right, guys, any questions, comments, complaints, suggestions, let me know down below. I really appreciate you watching. Thanks very much, and take care. Have a good one.